I slept till 9 today, totally on accident. I can't help but feel like my entire body is absolutely rocked from riding the dirt bike. So fun, but it beats you up so much. Oh. There's like upper shoulder, back muscles that just aching. Look, there's cheese curds in this, left over from poutine night. Look at this mess. Here, good job. They started fixing the asphalt on this trail. They've like taken everything out. Water runs next to it. And then we've just been getting insane rain for the last few months. And it's just washed away, eroded all of the work they've done. All the gravel, all the rocks has gone into where like the little creek is there. What a mess. This looks good though. Me and Norton doing a bit of a walk this morning. Angela and I sort of noticed yesterday morning that he looks like he feels like I felt this morning. We're like, okay, maybe, you know, doing a run, like a sort of fast for him, 5K run almost daily, every second day is a little much for an 11-and-a-half-year-old border collie. So, sorry about that. Anyway, I was thinking I'd give him today off as well, but of course, as it seems to just only do in this part of the world, it's gonna rain 35, 40 millimeters every day with crazy wind for the next 3 days. We're back. I was thinking about riding indoors because the weather is supposed to be like torrential downpour, really bad wind, super good chance of the power going out. But I checked the weather app and it's like, rain starts in like 3 hours and really heavy bad rain doesn't start until like late tonight. Good opportunity to stay acquainted with the heap, take it out. There's like a loop out here that I think would be good for just staying acquainted with it. I want to do it, see if I can keep my feet on the pedals, say hello to some dogs, and I don't have to do stationary riding inside, which is the best because I hate riding inside, except the ramp. Now you may be wondering, Eric, is this the exact same spot you went dirt biking? The answer is yes. This is a very multi-use area for me to come into with any two-wheeled machine. If I had the money, I would even bring a side-by-side in here and it would be sick. So I'd now like to establish my intention with this ride. It's not gonna be long, it's not gonna be high effort, but there's some really techy, rocky stuff in here that we have ridden before, but I always put my feet down. Always, which I don't think I would have done in the past. I think today we will call a skills drill, not so much a training day. It's a type of training. All right, so you come in through here. Obviously this is nothing, but you eventually make a left-hand turn. See all these rocks? It's this type of stuff. It'll try and catch you out. And there's a lot of it on this little, it's probably like 600 meters. And there's gonna be some stuff that's gonna make me wanna put my foot down. The goal is to not put my foot down. Could end up over the bars, but it's slow enough that it's not a big deal. Oh, straight. So slow. It's killing me how slow this is. I used to be so quick at this stuff. See? Close. Close to over the bars there. Ah. Brutal. So brutal. Foot came out. Holy moly. Terrible, Eric. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. It's okay. Wow. Oh, fuck. Oh. That's a little embarrassing. Usually I'll usually edit stuff like that out most of the time, but I think in this case I'll leave it in. There's some value to that. It's pretty real what I'm going through right now. I'm just not a good cross-country rider anymore. I used to be so good at it. There's like a certain level of frustration that comes with knowing how good I was at sniping lines before and just being like very beginner bad at it again. I'm going in for another lap. Gotta bring it back. There's only one way that I got good at it the first time. There's only one way I'm gonna get good at it again. Shout out to whoever cut out this to go around that little lake bed that's arrived from all the rain. It's a lot of work. I always see other people's bike tire tracks in here, but I've never seen another person in here. There. Just have to pick the right line choice. I know it doesn't look like anything, but like, you're tired, your seat's up, whatever. Gotta remember to be in slightly harder gear than you think. Otherwise, especially when it's wet, you'll just spin the rear wheel and then you lose traction and you go down. All stuff I used to know. That's a tough one. Yes, yes. There we go. Definitely in the right gear for that one. Sweet. I'd like to not crash coming out of here again. That was so dumb. Just one of those dumb little boy moments. Whoa! Ah! Damn, this single track. Like, I keep saying it, but I just don't have the skill for it anymore. I gotta get it back. I'm doing it. I'm going in for a third. When you're mountain bike marathoning, you'll be more tired than this near the end. You don't have a choice. You gotta go into whatever the course gives you. Yeah. Now the new challenging section. Got through it. Nope. Jeez, that's a lot of rocks. Holy moly. See all that sweat marks? There's more to being bald that sucks than just the fact that it looks absolutely horrid. All the sweat comes down off your helmet, into your sunglasses, and it just makes it difficult to see through. I have to figure something out to make sure the sweat doesn't come down anymore. It sucks. It sucks in every type of riding. Don't go bald. Don't recommend it. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going in for a fourth. I'm going in for a fourth lap. Fuck. That sucked. I had another stupid front wheel getting caught in something, little fall over to your side crash. It's embarrassing. It's a really, really sucky realization to have. Like, oh, you've got a lot of work to do to get those skills back. But I'm glad I started now. It would have sucked to show up in Ontario and be like, yeah, I'm king shit. And get my front wheel caught in something and be like, oh, I guess I'm learning this during the 24-hour relay. Sweet. I was gonna do another lap. It's not long, but I'm gonna use the weather as my out. I'm going back home. I ripped my jacket. My jacket out there. That sucks. The way this calendar looks though. Isn't it great? Look at this calendar. It's getting so full. Welcome to the world premiere of Gear Gap. In this installment, I'm going to show at Speed EV just how uninteresting and normal the through axle setup is on the heap. Whatever you're thinking it is, I promise it's not going to live up to your expectations. 6mm Allen key. Pull out the through axle. Wheel comes out. There you go. Comes with a nut. There's nothing threaded on the other side, so it uses a nut. It's just a derailleur hanger. This is the frame. It is through axle. Through axle over here as well. You can see that this has been repaired a couple times. It's a little bit lighter because it's cracking. This will eventually break. This is the small little machine screw that holds the derailleur hanger on. I don't really know what else to say here. It's just like a normal boost through axle setup. Thank you for joining me for episode 1 of Gear Gap. Subscribe for more. Keeping up the tradition of ending these vlogs with what I'm having for supper. Tonight I'm making tuna melts. And I'm gonna try it. I just saw a recipe of trying it in the air fryer. I'm gonna try it in the air fryer. Tuna melts are super easy. It's something you could make on a first date, and I think it would go well. Okay, so you need a bowl, you need tuna, you need mayonnaise. You mix these together, that's called tuna salad. So this girl who wrote a recipe, I know how to make tuna melts, but like, I wanted to see if anyone had done it in an air fryer. And she was like, you gotta butter one, so I'm gonna do it. I would never do this normally. Now, she put her cheese, like a crazy person, on the underside, but I'm not gonna do that because that's what crazy people do. And she also made a sandwich. I always do these open top, which I think is how they should be done anyway. That way you can eat more bread. And you better believe cheese curds are going on there. And then you eat the leftover crumbs. Real hot for me. That one's for Robin. See you on the other side. They look like garlic fingers. Look at the underside. That's like buttery, but toasty. Pretty good. Okay, I don't really know how to finish these videos yet, but I do hope that today provided some sort of inspiration, motivation to get out and do something that you already know is going to be fun, but maybe just has that little bit of a hurdle to get over and go do. Oh, come on.